Alright, welcome to High Style Sundays. Y'all know what's going on. We got Dullie versus Dullah in the building.
Big Draco, man.
Yes,
you know
sir.
the vibes.
Big Draco in the building. Appreciate you pulling up.
Nah, no problem, man. Trying new things out here, man.
Of course. So for everybody that doesn't know, who you are and what you do and what you're about, let us know.
So pretty much I'm a party promoter, aka party promoter and shit like that. I throw events, concerts, marketing, promotions. Got a couple clothing brands. And just like my motto, just have fun and get money.
Okay. And let everybody know, he's just one of the top promoters in DC area and the whole DMV area, to be honest. So definitely some recognition behind that. So first of all, were you born and raised in Washington or?
Nah, Nigerian.
Okay. So when did you come over here?
I want to say when I was like 6 years old. So I pretty much went to school from pre-K or kindergarten all the way up here.
Okay. So what area were you in?
When I first moved, I was in Bronx, New York.
Okay.
And then I moved to Maryland, Bladensburg. I can't remember the year, but I was in 6th grade. Okay. So I've been in Maryland since the 6th grade. Now,
what was it like being in? I'm gonna start here, Maryland side.
Okay.
What was it like as a child? Do you remember?
To be honest, I was more into video games, just being outside, hanging out and shit. Just hanging out and having fun. I wasn't really thinking about life at that age, Just being a kid.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And what led you to, I know I'm skipping ahead a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool.
What led you to the party promoting and, throwing events?
It started I was going to Pasa, right? Shout out to DJ Kilo Vibes and Philo Flex. I was going to their parties and stuff like that. Around 17, 12th grade and stuff like that. And then I first became a music promoter. So I was promoting 40 Fame from Shelby, Landover.
Right.
And then I was just and I was hustling too, selling clothes, selling shoes, selling a bunch of stuff. So that's how I got my clout out in the streets and shit. So I was like, I need to make more money. What's a way I could get all these people I know into one building? So I was like, hold on, let me throw a party. So what everybody do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Back then, everybody was going to the Go-Go's, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Go-Go ain't my lane, so I'm just throw a regular party, you know what I'm saying? So I threw up my first party with DJ Gold Medal. That's my boy right there. And we made bread, we flipped out bread. We ran out of venue in Lanham. That shit was sold out. Motherfucker, I ain't never looked back since then.
Okay.
So yeah.
And now, I know besides the parties, and we're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
You got the clothing brand.
Yeah.
Torche,
and then I got my little brother clothing brand that I'm pushing right now. It's called Roll Rich.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going viral.
Definitely heard about Roll Rich.
Yeah.
So what got you into the clothing brand?
Hustling. One thing I learned is I like hustling. I like being on the road, you know what I'm saying? So I need to find a product wherever I'm at, I can be like, hey, I got this. Are you interested in purchasing? And then I was like, I got tired of wearing designer and all that stuff, so I'm gonna make my own clothes. So it's best of both worlds. If I can hustle and I can make my own shit.
And, even though I know you say you're hustling, it's a legit business. So
yeah, legit, 100%. LLC, everything.
How do you, not really have, but what makes you, so passionate to keep pushing this business forward?
Man, because growing up, we Africans, niggas ain't had nothing when we was growing up, sleeping on the floor, stuff like that, wearing the same fit 3 times a week, just hustling. Okay. So it just kept me going, taking care of the family. Plus, when you start buying expensive stuff, you gotta keep making more money.
Right.
You feel me? So it's you gotta keep going.
Okay. And what's the importance of, because I know some artists will have their own clothing line.
Yeah.
Some even individuals will have their own clothing line as well. But what's the importance to you specific?
Alright, so before I had Torchi, I had a Dullie versus Dullah shirts.
Right.
And niggas was like, hey, I will buy that. I'm like, you will buy my name on the shirt? And I was like, okay, say less. So I was like, alright, so that was a test run. I probably sold 50 shirts. I'm like, alright. But really, this is not a real brand to promote as a clothing brand.
Right.
So I just came up with a whole new, switched it up and came up with Torchi Vermeer.
Okay.
And stuff like that. That's how that started.
Okay. And now you said you're promoting, of course you're still promoting.
Yeah, I'm still pushing Torchi, but Roll Rich right now is moving faster than Torchi, so I put that on hold to support my little brother.
Okay. Now how's that, how do you guys get it to move so, how do you get the word out?
Man, we network. That's what we do. That's why I'm here, right?
Right.
You got a network. I'm a networker. So, you know what I'm saying? We just network. Like Road Rich, we got King Sid wearing it. YouTube, we got YouTubers wearing it. We got Lil Migo and them from CMG wearing it. Like, we got a bunch of, like, in the cut people wearing it and stuff like that. And it's going viral. It went viral on TikTok and stuff like that, and a little bit on Instagram.
Okay. Okay. And I want to ask you, because I feel like you have a great answer for it. Dullie versus Dullah.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the first questions I should ask. But why Dullie versus Dullah?
Split personality, alter egos, you know what I'm saying? Like, alright, so like, you know how I said when I was a kid, I was just outside playing around, playing video games, whatever with my homies. That's the Dullah side. Right. That's the one that want to go get the money. Like, he chasing that fast life, he chasing that high. Right. So it's a battle of both worlds. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. And how does that play, like, maybe like impact the way you run club events or run your clothing business?
I don't really have a great answer for that. It's just like once I got the name, I ran with it because it's really like everybody have like like a double life. You know what I'm saying? Like the party stuff is like social media. You know what I'm saying? That's the public. You know what I'm saying? So Dullahs is more like the low key, chill one. They just want to hang out and just relax. You know what I'm saying? Be a normal person. So, but I can't really like say how that incorporate. It was catchy too. It was catchy.
Got you. So how do you feel like? Because after I know going to the club every day, or going to events some days, different events and all that. How do you feel like your mental health plays a part into that?
So honestly, I've been taking like a year break. Like a year break or a 6-month break. Like I would just be like, man, I need a break. I'm tired of going outside. Like I just want to be normal. Like just tired of the loud music, the bright lights and stuff like that. So I just be trying to take breaks or like do mental health exercise like basketball. I play basketball. That's I'm around the way with my men and them. Be cool and we shit talking all day. You know what I'm saying? Then once we done, we go back to work. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a lot of stress off your shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And I know you have events. Nate, help me list the places you usually do your events at.
Rose Bar on Wednesday, St. E's on Thursday, Barcode on Friday, and Mirrors on Saturday.
Okay. And how'd you get? Because if I'm not mistaken, you used to do even more.
Yeah, like Bliss, Vita, Power, Cafe Asia. I did Ibiza, I did Love. You could name, I did it all.
So how'd you get into those clubs, and how'd you get into these roles?
I worked my way up.
Okay.
It started from low tier, high tier, mid tier, but pretty much I got banned from Maryland for throwing parties. So I had to go somewhere else. Right. I got banned from Maryland. Like police used to call my phone, be like, "Hey, your name such and such, you throwing a party?" Like, I'll hang up. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And they'll call back like, "Yeah, stop playing this general." I'm like, "Oh, hell, this is really the feds calling me." They're like, "Yeah, your party canceled." I swear to God. So my man,
they could do that.
They did it. What you mean? They the police. They did it. Like, bro, they will pull up to my party at like 9 o'clock while I'm setting up. Talking about, "Nah, nigga, didn't we just tell you can't throw your party?" I swear to God. No, the police, PG County police will pull up. They had a party unit. Wow. Yeah, because my shit was lit. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit was lit.
I remember most of your shit is lit.
It was lit. So, you know what I'm saying? I had 300 people in the warehouse just turned up. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay.
That's how I moved to DC and started doing clubs because you can't shut down the club.
Right. And now that you've been in DC for some time, what's the difference, would you say, from the DC side to the Maryland side?
Parking. Ain't no fucking parking. That's one right there. Because Maryland people like, man, I ain't trying to come to your... When I first transitioned, like, bro, we ain't trying to come because there's no parking, stuff like that. But the people that came still had a good time, But DC is politics. Politics. That's the best word. Like, you gotta think about it. In Maryland, it's just me and my man. We get our money together. We get the venue. We pay security. We running the show. You go to the club, you got the owner, you got the manager, you got security, you got bar girls, you got bartenders, you got everybody that want to be the boss. Get out my way. Let me do my work. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want to be the boss in DC. Okay. So that's politics, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, definitely understand the politics side. So if there's like something you could change about, how your craft and how it plays right now, what would you do?
What would I change? That's a good question because I don't even got the answer right now off the top of my dome. Let me see. What would I change?
Like something that could make it better or...
It's politics, bro. You can't make politics better. Yeah. it's hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard. Like that's a hard question. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Do you feel like you gotta eventually take this to like maybe more different states, like maybe New York, Miami?
I was, but I don't got the energy. I leave that to the other promoters.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's your ultimate goal with party promoting?
Pretty much networking, because that's what kicked off the brands.
Right.
That's what kicked up almost any business I could, you know what I'm saying? Because I know everybody, so it's like I'm meeting different people every day, you know what I'm saying? CEOs, regular people, models, rappers, you know. So it's just like, that's what kicked off Torchia, that's what kicked off Road Rich and stuff like that. The social presence.
And I want you to speak a little bit on the importance of, like you said, social presence and networking. Like, how does that play a big role on an individual that's trying to grow?
It's pretty much, that helps you grow a lot because your exposure and your social experience is high. Like a lot of people will know you just like walking in the Target and stuff like that, you know. They might say, hey, you got a party? Then they might change the subject to your other business because they know you got other stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? So it's just social awareness. Like that's the best word I could probably put it.
Okay. And now, how does it feel knowing that you've also brought in a lot of big names too? Like you had, for instance, we were just talking about, you had
Young Dolph before he passed away. The last show in DC.
Exactly. Even just saying that alone, that's major right there.
Yeah.
But how does it feel bringing those major artists to the city like DC?
It's like a bucket list, you know what I'm saying? I brought my favorite rapper. What's next? Who's next? You know what I'm saying? Like it just feels good. Like, you know what I'm saying? You doing stuff like that you say you was gonna do when you was a young kid. Like, damn, I threw my first party. Damn, I'm gonna bring this person. It might take a couple of years later, but mission accomplished. On to the next on the bucket list. So it feels great.
What's the interaction like? Like, what was the interaction like between you and Dolph? Like,
so pretty much it's just like, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to let no groupies. It's just more like pay the back end. Yeah. If it's good, turn up the show, take a picture, and just keep it going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep it like that, smooth.
So you keep it all business.
Yeah.
Alright, as it should be. That's cool. That's cool. So, what advice could you give to like upcoming party promoters? Because you know there's a lot of them trying.
Yeah, man. Watch out for the sharks, man. Watch out for the sharks, man. Everybody's shark in the city, man. There's a lot of politics going on. Just find your lane. Like right now, just find your lane and stick to it. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to go outside your lane, but don't get stuck in that lane. Right. Because it will drive you crazy. Because it's like, that's not who you are for real.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what makes your events different? Like, why should they come to your parties?
Like Rose Bar on Wednesday is Afro night. Cause you know I'm still African, so I got you still cater to my Africans and stuff like that. St. Eve's for the bougie people, you know what I'm saying. Barco for the bougie old heads. Mirrors come here and get drunk. You know what I'm saying. I give everybody a different vibe for every day of the week.
Okay.
So
definitely variety is stuff to do. So do you think like you face any challenges?
Yeah, haters every day. Every day.
Get a little bit more specific for me, like how?
People just not want you to succeed and stuff like that, and egos, and pretty much like, let's say I ask a girl or you were supposed to fly, you got niggas sliding DMs like, why you fucking with this nigga, or take this shit down. Some normal shit.
And how do you overcome that?
I just laugh. Like you a gump.
Facts.
Like I just laugh, like it's not that serious, bro. Right, it's just a party flyer.
Right. Okay. And now, where do you see yourself taking, your career? I want to say, I know everybody asks, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah, nah. So right now, honestly, I'm going with the flow, like, get my money, get situated, you know what I'm saying? Just live a normal, cool life, have fun, get money. Try to open up, like, a restaurant and stuff like that down the line, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't in no rush right now.
Okay.
You know.
Do you have any, like, what else can we find you doing besides throwing parties? Like, what's your other passions?
I like designing. It's like, you know what I'm saying, putting like my clothing brand, like I keep bringing it up because it's like, I pretty much express myself through my clothing brand sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lifestyle hoodie, like, they got like jewelry, grills, airplanes, like chain, freedom, money on it, like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Yeah, then I got like a bear that's like a Terminator and stuff like that. That represents like the DullievsDullah, like the
Low had that on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then I got like the antisocial. Like, you know, everybody got their antisocial side. So, you know, so I express myself through my clothes. So.
And how How you feel knowing that people are actually purchasing your clothes?
Man, that shit feel great. I'm like, damn, you really fuck with this young bro?
Do you feel like now, like that they're wearing it without you even, really have to ask or applying pressure? Do you feel like you could take this to another level?
Hell yeah. That's why I put Torchia on the hold real quick to put Rover, because Rover just like when I went to jail, it had 600 followers. It came out, it had like 4,000. Now it's at 6,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's blown up. It did all that in like 6 months. So you know what I'm saying? Getting 6,000 followers in 6 months. So it's like we got trucker hats, but they velvet, and nobody made that yet.
That's tough.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
I need a new hat myself.
Got you. Got you. RollWithYourPeer.com. You know what I'm saying?
In my order.
So right now, I think clothes be my second major option right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why this route?
Why this route?
Why clothes? Why the promoting? Why not? Because you could do anything.
Yeah, I can. It's just like I woke up one morning, I was like, I'm actually good at this bullshit. You feel? I'm actually good at like bringing people together and just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody be having their problems Monday to Friday, but Friday night, Saturday night, whatever, Wednesday night, everybody just come out and forget about all their problems and just have a good time, and then go right back to life the next day. You know what I'm saying? It's like escape from reality.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And like, I know you talked about, you said, there's haters, there's this, that, and the third, but what do you feel like it'll take to make everybody really come together, like, in the whole area?
That ain't never happening. I ain't gonna capture that. Ain't happening. Not around here. It's too much hate. Yeah, they be hating off some small shit, big shit, medium shit. That's not happening. We gonna have to take like 5 head honchos to do it. And I'm talking about like,
yeah, some top dogs.
Yeah, some top dogs, and that's not happening because they hate each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. And so where do you want to put yourself, like, or really where do you want people to see you as? Like, where do you want them to see you as?
That's a young entrepreneur that whatever he put his hands on, he try and make something shake. That's all.
And is that like I'm not gonna say it, but you tell me, what's your ultimate goal? Like,
man, first it was to be the big ass mansion, fast cars. Then I woke up home, I said, but I ain't trying to walk that far to my kitchen. Give me like a nice little 4-bedroom house, you know what I'm saying? Some chill shit, not live too lavish, just comfort. At this point now, I'm just looking for comfort. I ain't looking for that super flashy, fast life no more.
Okay. And I feel like to get to where you are today, you had to, set some goals.
Yeah.
Of course, sometimes you take some L's, but them L's are lessons.
Yeah.
So, like, what is the most important goal that you had, and like, explain it to us so like somebody, a younger person, can understand.
You gotta give me like a situation, cause give me like a time frame, cause goals get accomplished or fail.
Your most recent goal, basically.
My most recent goal, I'm working on it now. It's discipline.
Okay.
That's the best. Right now, discipline, that's the hardest thing in life right now for me.
Why is that important that you master that goal?
Because I can't get past this roadblock without discipline. And that roadblock is pretty much like the comfort I'm looking for. I gotta sacrifice 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? I sacrificed 5 times, but that's not enough. I might have to sacrifice 100 times, to be honest, to conquer discipline. Okay. So discipline right now is my biggest goal. It's probably gonna be my longest long-term goal ever.
A lot of people can relate to that. Definitely a lot of people need better discipline, myself included. So, all right. And coming from, all right, I know you're Maryland, but really you're in D.C. most of the time. So, what's the scene like on a regular day?
On a regular day in D.C.?
Coming to Rose Bar, what can we, like, what's the vibe? Is it always good vibes? Like,
it all depends. It all depends. It's more of like situational. Who you with? What's the event going on? Is there artists? Right? Yeah, if there's an artist, like everybody know Rose Bar, you be squished like this sometimes. Right. But sometimes you have the most fun in Rose Bar. You know what I'm saying? It all depends like who's in town and what you know what I'm saying. What type of party we throwing that night? That's why I can't give you like no clear answer because it changes every fucking time.
And I know you said, I asked you already what you would change.
Yeah.
But if there's something like, not change, but you would do different.
What would I do different? What would I do different in the city? It It's hard because everything's a learning lesson.
Right.
And then I won't become who I am if I ain't go through all them obstacles, you know what I'm saying? So what would I change in DC? I don't know, that's a good question. Because it's like, I already put in my mind, you can't change this area.
Yeah,
it's already set in stone.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard for me to answer that question, because I already accept it for what's going on out here.
What kind of obstacles do you think, besides the haters, what kind of obstacles do you think has halted that change?
Business. Like I said, politics and business. The owners, you gotta start with the owners first. Like as a promoter, it's like, why am I always trying to battle you when we supposed to be working together? Stuff like that.
You never thought of owning your own location?
People always say that, but people don't know how much hard work that is. Like me, I don't want to do all that type of work. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to do all that type of work. Maybe that's why I say later, when I get older. Because it comes with a lot. Like I said, discipline too.
Facts. And being Nigerian,
yeah.
How does your roots play into your everyday life over here?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm a step ahead. Or it's not a step ahead, I see things like you know what I'm saying, like a step ahead than other people, because you know our parents always drilled us as kids to be alert, be sharp, like stop being stupid. So certain things, like I like to play it out before it happens. And ever since then, I just got used to it. Like a lot of things, I can see it coming, or instincts. You know what I'm saying? So I said, maybe Nigeria gave me a lot of great instincts. And a lot of good connections too.
That's facts. I can second all of that.
Yeah, a lot instincts and connections.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know you said now you're doing a lot of networking, a lot of branching.
Yeah.
Trying, build your craft a little more.
Yeah.
So, who haven't you reached yet? Who you trying to reach?
Who haven't reached? In the city wise?
No, just to get your name out there. Like you're here in Baltimore, you're really in DC.
Yeah. I'm trying to tap in with Baltimore now, because I think Baltimore up now or up next, either or.
Okay. What makes you say that?
They got better music to start off with. I'm not gonna lie, I don't lie. They got way better music than DMV. Nobody trying to hear what me personally, I'm not trying to hear none of these people what they talking about. Baltimore got their own sound. They don't sound like, they got a whole different image, you know what I'm saying? DC, everybody talk about the same thing. Everybody want to talk about their ops. Okay, cool, but that's not gonna blow you up out here. Like,
that's facts.
You gotta make viral op music. Let me say that. Like,
that definitely makes sense.
Yeah, like they making music for their friends in the booth. I don't listen to DMV music.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
If you so do you have any I know you probably got some releases coming with Real Rich and maybe Torche too.
Yeah, today. We dropping the new colorways for the trucker hats today at 2 p.m. We already passed 2 p.m., but we dropped it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have any events coming up?
Special events?
Yeah.
Can't really say that, that's ain't special, ain't a surprise. But August I'm planning it. It's my B-Day month, so I might do something special, but it might be last minute just to throw people off and stuff like that.
Okay. Definitely looking forward to that. Any last words, any shout outs you want to say?
Man, shout out to High Style Lifestyle. Ooh.
High Style Sundays you do.
I'm fried. Shout out to it's the drink, man. It's the shots, man. But nah, shout out to High Style Sundays. Man, shout out to everybody that supported me. Shout out to everybody I named in the video. Shout out to everybody I'm working with right now. And stuff like that. Let's just keep working, keep grinding.
Yes, sir. Once again, it's High Style Sundays, Dullie versus Dullah.
AKA Big Draco, man.
Yes, sir. We only keep the top ones in the buildings on 52 episodes a year. He's on it.
Let's get it. Appreciate you, man.
The shit that I've been on, can't no nigga or bitch take me out of my mode, that's the tip that I've been on. They think I'm dressed for a show when I just put that shit on. On my wrist is a brick on it. Sometimes I hate doing shit for the ground, but I still put some shit on it. So they can see how a nigga be lit on. I know they be watching my moves, I know if them niggas watch it, then the fans